do you have a thought about replacing IAS with professionals? And let me take just two more questions on this. The second is that will you bring in a stock market to Chennai? And the third, of course, is most importantly, why have you stopped wearing two watches? The second watch.
It's back. So,
Okay.
I mean, just so everybody knows, this watch I won for 30 years. It had repair and I sent it for repair. This is my grandfather's watch. It was not working. I repaired it once in the 90s and I repaired it again a week ago. This watch I won for 30 years. This used to be without anything. Then it became a Fitbit. Then it became a HR garment something. Then it became something else. Now it's actually a phone and a music player and a health monitor and all that. So I wear this to remind me of where I came from, and I wear this because it changes every 6 months. The world is changing all the time. And what amazes me is why people care what I wear. It's not like I wear gold jewelry or drive around in a Rolls Royce. The fact that I wear two watches, why should it be of interest to anybody? But anyway, it is what it is. But going back to the other question, I'm not in any position to make momentous decisions like replacing or changing onions. I will say one thing. I will say that whatever is within my domain or within my capability, I've already announced that we're going to form a fiscal federalism kind of think tank model. I am in touch with a whole lot of people about the litigation risk management system. Incidentally, though I thought I was the first to think about it, the IMF had recommended that we do this 4 or 5 years ago. I hadn't seen the report. I was not in government. So I can tell you that our engagement with professionals, with highly skilled, highly qualified, patriotic people who want to contribute to the betterment of the state will explode. I will say that we'll have, tens of people across audit, law, finance, other professions, water management, groundwater, any field. I would say the engagement of people to the process will explode. That is clear. Exactly how many and in what way? Clearly, they're not coming as replacements for the IAS. Clearly, they're not coming as OSDs. Most of them, as you are pro bono. So, people, my opposition party made some ridiculous comments. How can they afford to pay such talented people? And I said, it's precisely because the advice of such people is beyond value, is priceless, that we don't pay them. They do it out of the goodness of their hearts. So there are many people in many fields who have already reached out to me. And I assure you that we will use all of them subject to the notion of bandwidth of how we can get it to work together in a way that it doesn't become, everybody at cross purposes or debilitating. But, no structural changes in the administration, huge difference in engagement with professionals. If we have to pay, we'll pay. I've also announced an internship program, as I think you may have seen, which I had already planned to do, but then one of the honorable members, Mr. Easwaran, asked for it. And so we're going to expand it to cover more fields in finance, in law, in audit, in probably the energy department, wherever there's a natural fit, where the technology is evolving a lot in the IT department, So we'll start that this year, hopefully, and we'll expand it as it goes.
Thank you. Actually, the question lists are continuing to flow in, so I don't know how much time we have, but I'll just pick up again. I'll try to do it in blocks so that you can address themes rather than individual this thing. So on entrepreneurship, that would you be developing startups? Would you be encouraging entrepreneurship? Do you have any ideas on what you plan to do here? And in a way, slightly related, would you be using your Tamil Nadu Industrial Cooperative Bank? Would you be repurposing it for helping out startups or even MSME credit? Are these ideas in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, I think the very simple answer is those are not my departments. Many of those ideas have already come to my attention, but they're being developed by the people in their respective departments. There's also some funds in my department, in the planning department, under the State Planning Council, for Tamil Nadu Innovation Fund or something like that. So there's a lot more we can do, but I have to be very honest. We came for a 5-year term. I am much, much more worried about getting my house in order than I am in being the lead innovator in many things. I understand the value of that. Neither is it my day job, nor even if it was, would it be my priority? Because I don't have the comfort. If I try to do something, I don't have the comfort that what I want to do will get done. It may appear to get done, but it may not get done. So till I figure out that my actual system gives me some kind of reliable process outcome, I'm not keen to actually lever it up a lot, at least for the next 6 months before I present the next budget.